Welcome to the Hemlock State Explorer. Today we're at the beautiful World's End State Park and we're going to hike the High Rocks Trail. That's above the cliffs you see in front of you. It's a glorious day. There's the Loyalsock, some folks just hanging out and kids swimming in the chutes. There's the cliff and there's where we're going to hike. So come join us. The High Rocks Trail begins past the bridge just downstream of the snack shop and changing station. The swimming area is to our left. Here's the Loyalsock Creek to our right. And the trail runs at the top of that ridge all the way up above the cliffs. And then you can see the back of the changing station and snack shop right there. So we'll cross the bridge and the trailhead starts up the cliffs to our right. At the trailhead there's a sign urging caution because of the steepness of the trail. And the initial climb for a few hundred feet was on the steeper end, but then it levels off and it's mostly a gentle grade. And then what you just saw us climb up was a steeper portion. So there's steeper and less steep portions. Almost all of them are uphill though, but as you can see, it's really not that difficult. Here's a fun section of the trail where the roots form steps. This is one of the steeper portions, but totally doable if you're in reasonably good health, if you just take your time. Here you see the moss up over the roots and the rocks, and it looks like we're approaching a plateau. I'm hoping for some great views of the gorge. Can't see much yet of the gorge. I like being along this ledge. Here it looks like the trail curves in away from the edge a little bit. And then after a brief respite, uphill once again. Here's a pleasant spot underneath a hemlock stand, some white pines to our left, providing nice shade. And the trail intersects with the Loyalsock Trail. I hear rapids from the creek, and I see a beautiful view right here. We're at the High Rock Overlook. This is a beautiful view here of the gorge. Right down there is the bridge we crossed, and you can see a little bit of the Loyalsock. There's the ranger station, and a little bit more of the Loyalsock to the left as it curves. The cliffs that we saw when we just started out are immediately below us. We are in an oaky section with this full sun. I just want to give you a view of the gorge. And if you can see it, let me zoom in. That clear spot up ahead, the clearing in the trees is in fact the canyon overlook. Alright, let's continue on. From the gorge overlook, the trail becomes quite steep, rootier and rockier up ahead. That looks like a fun section. At this point, the red blazed High Rocks Trail and the Loyalsock Trail are running together. Looks like we actually got off trail just a little bit. but it's pretty clear, humusy ground all around. We're at the pinnacle of the High Rocks Trail, and I just want to show you this unusual part of the trail. Unusual in that it's flat. There isn't much flat in this trail. I hope you enjoyed it for those few seconds, because now we're going back downhill. We took the trail to the High Rock overlook clockwise, and now we just came down the gorge again and are about to cross a bridge over the stream. So an assessment to help you, the trail going up to High Knob clockwise was much gentler graded, so it was uphill most of the way, and it was continuously uphill but was spread out over a greater distance, and the trail was ramp-like, like a road grade. But the way down and the way nearest to this waterfall and bridge was more stepping, like steps going down rocks. So we went clockwise, we went up on the graded portion and down on the steps portion. So down was actually a bit more difficult navigating the rocks. If you prefer to go up the step-like rocks, then go counterclockwise, the opposite way we did. But if you prefer to take the step-like rocks down, then go clockwise like how we did. It was a little bit strenuous, but just take your time and you'll do fine. Know your limitations, but just take it slow. There's the bridge we crossed down there, and we're turning a corner, and this is much more like the trail on the way up looked. We're on the east side of the High Rocks Trail, descending back to the day use area of World's End State Park. And I just want to show you that the character of the trail on the east side is very different than the west side. More of a hardwood forest. Looks to be predominantly maple and beech. You can see we're close to the Loyalsock, or rather you can hear we're close to the Loyalsock and the end of the trail. So this has nothing to do with the trail, but check out this car in the parking lot. America's 911 and military tribute. Well, this is unusual. Well, we salute those who serve at the Hemlock State Explorer. So there you go. After coming down from the trail, we're on the road now, and it's just a short link to the day use area where we park. Let's just get you some shots of the Loyalsock Creek. And here we are back where we started at the World's End State Park day use area. And here are the cliffs. You can actually, let's see if we can get a better shot of it. You can see the waterfall right here of the stream we crossed over at the bridge near the end of the trail. Can't see it too well, but yeah, there we were. We were right above that waterfall. The log coming out of it. But here it is. The cliffs. We were all the way up there. And now back to the beginning. I love this bouldery, rocky beach area. That water looks refreshing right now. I think our next stop might be a swim. If you see off in the distance, there's a whole group of people enjoying the Loyalsock Creek. That'll be us soon. So we want to thank you once again for joining the Hemlock State Explorer on our adventure exploring the High Rock Trail at World's End State Park. Please like and subscribe, and check out all of our other content at hemlockstateexplorer.com. Hope you can make it out here, and until next time.